Welcome to FunityFit, Dumbbell Dynamics. We're going to get started with a warm-up. March in place. Let's roll those shoulders around. Tap and reach. Reach up. Reach back to center. All right, lunging side to side. Deep lunge. Keep it this side. Woo. Warming up those muscles. Come to the center. Deep lunge, other side. All right, coming up to hamstring curl. All right, a couple more shoulder rolls. We're gonna grab those weights and get started. We're starting out today with a lunge, shoulder press combination. Lunge, squat, shoulder press combination. Starting to get warm out. All right, we're gonna sit down in that squat. And as we sit down in the squat, when we rise back up, we're gonna start pressing right into that shoulder press. Couple deep breaths. Here we go. Squat it down, press up. Inhale down, exhale as you press up. Two, and one. All right, you got it. All right, we're gonna work a bicep curl. I'm gonna get a little bit heavier weights. Our feet are planted on the floor. We've got a slight bend in our knees. Our tailbone's tucked under. We're holding the core tight. Here we go, one up, one down. Up and down. Exhale, inhale. You can squeeze those glutes too. All the way up, 3 down slow. Down slow, slow, slow. 1 up, down slow, 2, 3. Exhale, inhale on the down. 2, and 1. Roll those shoulders around and down. Tricep kickback coming up next. We're gonna hinge at the hips. Our back is flat. We want those elbows up to the sky. Pressing back and in. Exhale, inhale. Repulse back. Pulse back, 2, 3, bring them in. And pulse, 2, 3, in. Exhale as you pulse back, inhale on the in. Two, 1. Roll those shoulders around and down. All right, take a wider stance with those feet. We're gonna work those obliques. We have a slight bend in those knees. We wanna tuck that tailbone under. We're squeezing that core, squeeze those quad muscles, and side, center, side. Squeeze those glutes. Two, 1. All right, back to that squat shoulder press. This time with our shoulder press, we're gonna do the Arnold press. So the arms, palms are facing in. When we press up, the palms face out. Here we go down on that squat. Squat it down, press up. Inhale, exhale. Your weight is in your heels. You're sitting down and back. Two, 1. Woo, all right. Biceps, we're gonna do hammer curl. We're gonna start with 2 counts up, 2 counts down. Slight bend in those knees, tucking that tailbone, squeezing the glutes, squeeze the quad muscles, squeeze that core. Up 2, down 2. Exhale up, inhale down. All right, we're gonna go all the way up, halfway down, all the way up, halfway down, up, halfway down. Exhale, inhale. Now all the way down, halfway up. 2, 1. Roll those shoulders. All right, this time with our triceps, we're gonna do overhead. Feet are flat on the floor. You can use 1 weight or 2, starting with those elbows close to the ears. Tuck that tailbone, lift up. Squeeze those glutes, squeeze the core. Exhale, inhale. Two, 1, and rainbow arms coming down. Roll those shoulders around and down. Wide stance with those feet, slight bend in those knees. Everything you're holding tight. Those quad muscles, your glutes, your core, side, center, and side. Two, 1. All right, you can grab a drink. Towel off that forehead. We're going to start a new set, starting with deadlift row. Toes are pointing forward. With that deadlift, we're going to come down 2 counts just to the shin. We're going to do 2 rows. And then we're standing back up, pressing through those heels, squeezing those glutes. Here we go. Down, 2, row, row, bring it up, press through the heels, inhale down, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, and squeeze those glutes. Pressing those hips back as we come down. Last 2. Row, row, and up. 1 to go. Row, row, bring it up. Woo, all right, we're gonna set one weight down. We have lateral lunge, single arm pull. So we're gonna lunge to one side, tap that weight, pull it back up right to the chest. Make sure your area is clear. Woo, here we go. Lunge, pull it up. Inhale down, exhale up. Two, 1. All right, get set up for that other side. Make sure you're all clear. Lunge and pull. Two, 1. All right, keep one weight. We have oblique cross chop. We're just gonna get ourselves all worn out. Woo, all out of breath. All right, we're gonna get set up. Here we go. Crunch in. Crunch. Two, 1. Sit up on that other side. Whew, couple of deep breaths. Here we go. Crunch. Two, 1. All right, back to the top. Deadlift row. Whew. Only three exercises in this set, but it gets you out of breath. Remember, as those temperatures start rising, you got to hydrate throughout the day before working out. All right, here we go. Down, 2, row, row, bring it up. Inhale, going down. Exhale, inhale. Exhale, inhale. Exhale, squeeze the glutes. Last 2. Row, row, and 1. Woo! Good work. All right, set one weight down. Lateral lunge, single arm pull. Here we go. Lunge down. Hold it up. Inhale, exhale. Two, one. Swap that weight. Make sure you're all clear. Here we go. Lunge. Two, one. All right. Oblique cross chop. Couple deep breaths. Here we go. Crunch. Two, one. Whew. And crunch. Two, one. All right, grab yourselves a drink. Whew. Whew. All right. Next up, we've got lunges around the clock. So no weights. We're going to lunge 4 to the front, 4 to the side, 4 to the rear. Then we switch legs, 4 to the rear, 4 to the side, 4 to the front. We have 2 rounds of those lunges. Here we go. Forward. 2, 1. To the side. 2, 1. To the back. 2, 1. Other leg back. 2, 1. Side. 2, 1. Front. 2, 1. Other leg front. 2, 1. Side. 2, 1. Rear. 2, 1. Other leg back. 2, 1. Side. 2, 1. Last 4 front. 2, 1. Woo. Give those legs a shake. All right, grab those weights. We have standing fly. We're going to hinge at the hips. Our back is flat. Neck and head in alignment. Standing fly. Couple deep breaths. Here we go. Lift it up. Exhale. Inhale. 2, 1. Oh, roll those shoulders. Whew. Next up, curtsy lunge and pull up. I'm gonna get lighter weights. All right, so we're gonna curtsy back, weights come down, pulling up right to the chest. We're gonna do all one leg, and then we'll switch to the other. Whew. Catch my breath. Here we go. Curtsy, pull it up. Inhale, exhale. Two, 1. All right, get set up for that other leg. Here we go. Curtsy, pull up. Inhale, exhale. One more. Whew. All right. We have obliques. We want to put both weights in one hand or one heavy weight in one hand. We're going to flex to the opposite side. If you've got 2 weights, watch that grip. Couple deep breaths. Crunch. Crunch. You're squeezing those quad muscles. Squeeze that core. Squeeze the glutes. Two, 1. All right, switch those weights. Careful with that grip. Feet flat, slight bend in those knees. Crunch. Two, 1. All right, we're going back to the top. That's standing fly. Hinging at the hips. Lift. Lift. Exhale out. Inhale down. Two, 1. Whew. Roll those shoulders. Whew. All right, lunges around the clock. Weights down. No, did we already? Oh, we didn't do that first. That was first. We just did that one first. Now we'll do lunges. Now we get a break. All right, right leg first. Forward. 2, 1. To the side. Doesn't matter if we go out of order as long as we get them all. 2, 1. To the rear. 2, 1. Other foot, rear. 2, 1. Side. 2, 1. Front. 2, 1. Other leg front. 2, 1. To the side. 2, 1. Rear. 2, 1. Switch legs. 2, 1. Side. Almost there. 2, 1. Last 4 front. 2, 1. Woo. Give those legs a shake. Whew. All right, curtsy lunge. Upright row. At least we get our flies out of the way. Couple deep breaths. Curtsy. Pull it up to the chest. Inhale. Exhale. Two, 1. Whew. All right, other side. Here we go. Curtsy, pull it up. Two more. 1. All right, oblique flex. I'm gonna get the heavier weights. Both weights in one hand or one heavy weight. Feet flat. Slight bend in those knees. Tuck that tailbone. Squeeze the glutes. Squeeze the core. Squeeze those quads. Here we go. Crunch. Hold everything tight. Two, 1, and switch. Watch that grip. Again, get your stance. Squeezing everything. Crunch. Two, 1. Ooh, all right, grab a drink. Get those mats. Let me get an angle here. All right. We're going to start with a hip bridge, skull crusher. So those weights are on either side of your head, right by the ears. You're starting with that back pressed into the mat. Whew. Each time you raise up those hips, the arms go straight up, working those triceps. Here we go. Lift up and down. Exhale up, inhale down. Press through those heels. Two, 1. All right, we're gonna work chest press. Those weights are coming directly over the chest. If you'd like to add those legs, working those lower abdominals, legs up to the sky. We're gonna drop one leg every time we press up to the sky. Here we go. Press it up. Press. Exhale up. Inhale down. Two, one, legs stay up, arms go up, palms facing each other for chest fly. 2 counts open, 2 counts closed, working split legs along with the arms. Open, 2, close, 2. Inhale, open, exhale, close. Two, one. Weights back by the head. Woo. Get ready for that hip bridge, skull crusher. Here we go, lift up. Lift it up. Exhale up, inhale down. Two, one. All right, chest press. Alternating leg drop. Woo. Press it up. Press up. Exhale, inhale. Two, one. Go right into chest fly. Open. 2, close, 2. Inhale, open, exhale, close. Last 2. Woo. One more. Woo. All right. Set those weights to the side. Oh, I got a towel off. Woo. Stretch those arms overhead. Legs out. While we're right here, we're going to get a figure 4 stretch. Bring that right leg over the left. Bring the knee towards the chest. You can rotate that ankle up in the air. All right, release that leg. Other one comes across. Knee comes towards the chest. Rotate that ankle. Okay, use one leg to rock yourself up to seated. We're gonna straddle our mat. and work some hip mobility, dropping the knees side to side. Two more each side. All right, I'm gonna have you come tabletop and grab a weight. We haven't done this one in quite some time. We're gonna work donkey kick. So tabletop, those hands and wrists are right below the shoulders. Get your balance. If you want to use a weight behind one leg, we're going to be lifting that one up. Here we go. Lift. Lift. Exhale. Inhale. Two. One. Now we're going to get little pulses. Four. Three. Two. One. Bring that leg down. Switch that weight to the other leg. Again, make sure those wrists and shoulders are in alignment. Whew, here we go. Lift. Lift. Exhale. Inhale. Two. One. Keep it up and pulse. Four. Three. Two. One. And down. Whew. All right. Child's pose. Reach those arms forward. All right, we're going to reach one arm between. Bring that one out. Other one. And back up. Bring one leg forward. Runner's lunge. Plant your hand on the inside of the arch. That forward leg arm reaches up. Come back to the ground. We're going to put that back knee down. Roll that front leg flat. Bring that leg behind. Other one comes forward. Runner's lunge. Plant your hand and reaching up. Reach down. Back knee down. Front leg flat. Whew. Bring that leg behind. And we're going to come up, roll up to forward fold. Place those hands above the knees. We're going to slowly roll up. Roll the shoulders around. Bring one arm across. Shoulder stretch. And over for tricep stretch. You can reach that other arm around. Try to find the fingers of each hand meeting together. Looking up. Release that arm. Other one comes across. And over for tricep stretch. Reaching around. Meeting the fingers. Looking up. Release that arm. Deep inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. And big hand to y'all. Thanks for joining us. Please like and subscribe. Share with your friends. And thanks again. We'll see you next time.